Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our 14th webinar of TradeClue. In this webinar, last we had discussed all the intraday setups where we were focusing on the breakout. So the last webinar was about the gap down bullish structure, which was called as clean breakout. So those are with the gap, whether the stock will go up or down, and we can try to make maximum use of it. Now, the most important part today that we will discuss is the 14th webinar. And in this, it is related to breakout, but little different. So it is called real versus fake breakout. Now, I would suggest you to go out and see the prior webinar, which is the 13th one, clean breakout. So you'll have much more idea as to why we are trying to now focus on real versus fake breakout. Now, many a times there are important points in the market. So let's say the market starts from 9:15, and the most important thing about the market when it starts rolling from 9:15, if we see that the market is going on for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours. Now the majority of volume happens right in the morning. So if the market starts over here in the morning, we clearly know that the good breakouts can happen straight in the morning itself. Or if it doesn't go up or down in the morning itself, it might go high or low either after 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, or maybe at the end of the market. So the initial breakout, that is the morning breakout, is called as clean breakout. It happens with volume, and a lot of participants push the price either upward or downward. So that's very, very clear. But we are now trying to address something different called as real versus fake breakout. Now this breakout doesn't happen in the morning. So the most important part is it doesn't happen in the morning. It happens after 2 hours, after 3 hours of the market open. So let's assume that the price is trading in a range. Let's say the first 1 hour range of the market. So morning first 1 hour, high and low. Assuming this is your high, this is your low. And let's put this as day high and day low. So we can call this as morning day high, right? So this is your morning day high. And same way, morning day low. Now morning day high and day low is normally your first hour day high, day low. And then the price ranges in that zone for another 2 hours or 3 hours. So you have now half of the market done, almost from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. Now after 12 o'clock, we can have two outputs. Since it is trading in a narrow range for 3 hours, so it has been packed in the narrow range for 3 hours, it will have a blast. Either it can have a blast on the upside or it can have it on the downside. So let's first focus on the upside, and same can be applied for the downside as well. So when we now say that market is been going in a range bound manner for 3 hours, or a stock is going in a range bound manner for 3 hours, it can either push itself in the higher orbit or in the new highs, or it can come back down. So we have two outcomes, scenario 1 and scenario 2. So let me also put this over here. Let's put the first one called as scenario 1, and let's put the second one called as scenario 2. In scenario 1, we will take real breakout. So in scenario 1, we are looking for real breakout. And in scenario 2, we will be looking for fake breakout. Okay, so we have real breakout and we have fake breakout. Now in the case of real breakout, we are saying that the price will now trend higher. So after it breaks the morning high, the prices will trend higher. So in this format, we have to be very clear when and how prices can go higher. So this is your continuation of morning day high and how to catch them if they are going to go higher. The simple way to understand this is let the price make new high. So this is your scenario 1. The price is going sideways. So let's find this over here. Assuming that the price is going more or less in a sideways manner, doesn't make a clean breakout till now, means the high is not being breached, and now suddenly we get him breaching or making a new high. So suddenly we have a push of the price going upwards. Now whenever the price goes upward, never go out and buy in this fresh up move. So we will never go out and buy in this fresh up move. So this should be avoided if you want to understand whether the breakout is real or fake. Then we need to wait for him to come back. Now he needs to come back. So it retraces back over here, comes around the day high zone or maybe a little bit lower over here. So this is called as retracement. And after this, if you have a new move, if we have a new move, then it becomes your clean breakout. So the most important part over here is this zone, which becomes your clean breakout. Now, two important points over here, which is if we buy in the second attempt, not in the first one, comes back, retraces, doesn't go down, and then it starts going higher. When we buy in the second attempt, this becomes a fruitful trade because of two reasons. A, it has come back, tested, and he is bouncing back. So the buyer who has shown the price movement over here, pushing the price where the volume also increases, the second attempt shows and confirms that the same buyer is interested. The most important part, when we go out and buy over here, we know our stop loss, right? So you can clearly keep your stop loss below the day high zone, and then you can use this for an up trade. So this is very, very important, trying to catch the breakout after 3 hours of the market, ranging stock, and then when it goes out, it takes the second attempt when we try to look for a buy with a stop loss. The second point, which is your fake breakout. Now, in the case of fake breakout, the same stuff happens. Same stuff in the sense the price again starts moving sideways. So similar manner, we can say that, okay, fine, the price comes back down, then the price to go back up, and then finally it makes a new high, the way it has done in the prior case. Same, 1, 2, 3. Now, as I said, we have to be very, very cautious not entering over here. So this is your first attempt. I'm not interested to enter. Then it has a retracement path. And when it has a retracement part, now we need to understand we will never buy here. We will wait for him to come back and cross its prior high, keeping this as our stop loss. That is case one. That becomes your real breakout. Now, in the case of fake breakout, once it comes back down, this is what happens. It tries to push itself up a little bit. So kind of trying to show a small bounce, and then finally, instead of making a new high, it starts going down. So this becomes your interesting trade called as fake breakout. And this one over here, which one has to understand, is the trade that we need to take for sell side, keeping your stop loss over here. So now we have two formats. One is your clearly on the buy zone where we are trying to look for a clean upside move, and the second one where we are trying to see that the price will go on the downside, and this becomes your fake breakout. The point here is to understand whenever he is trying to go up, he is testing it, not making the new day low and then push itself higher. Same way, when we try to see this in the second attempt, it is very clear that it comes back down, it tries to go up, doesn't go higher, and fails going higher, comes back down, and the point where it started the up journey, you can say where the rocket launch had started from this part, it takes that out. It is now finally going in the down move. So these two cases becomes very, very clear insight how to catch the real breakout and how to catch the fake breakout. Okay, so whenever now when you try to take a trade in intraday, try to first see whether the stock was in range bound or not. So the first question that you should ask yourself if you are trying to look for a trade setup, the first question should be whether the stock is range bound or not. If it is range bound, then it is likely to make a breakout. Now in that also you have two category, 1 and 2, where the real breakout comes back, tests again, and then starts going higher. And in the second one, it also comes back, tries to go, but doesn't make a new high, and it goes down in the reverse way. Okay, so this is very, very important to understand. One is your real and second is your fake. Now let me give you a quick example of both and you will understand how this concept works. Now the good part over here is, instead of you seeing all the 200 stocks, the most important part you need to understand, the trade clue does the trick. So you can also have your demo access to trade clue, and once you have the access, we need to now know over here which of the stocks have potential for upside breakout or fake breakout. And in both the cases, let's go out and see over here when we apply the breakout query. So in the live market, I'm trying to apply the breakout query, and we are trying to see where we can get the alerts. Now you have got so many alerts, and you will also get these kind of notification along with the sound. So you are very well aware which ones are the best ones to take. But when you have so many alerts in the breakout, obviously you cannot go out and take all of them. So for example, in Bajaj Auto, you have got fake breakout. So in Tata Steel, you have got fake breakout. So whenever you get fake breakouts, that means this structure is about to follow. The second part is about to follow. That is called your fake breakout. And sometimes you will get real breakout. And if it is real breakout, then you will get a name called as real breakout. So all this is your fake breakout format over here. Now let's see in the case of Hero Moto. There is something different in Hero Moto because he has given fake breakout at 13:30, and after half a minute or a minute or so, not even a minute, you can see fake breakout C. C means confirm fake breakout. So he is testing this concept. There is a chance of fake breakout. So he gives you a notification, you open Hero Moto, and then he is telling you, yes, yes, it is confirm fake breakout. So he gives you fake breakout and then he gives you confirm fake breakout. So C means confirm. So let's go and see. And if you click on this, you get the alert Hero Moto fake breakout, and just see the color difference. Normal orange, fake breakout. Confirm means it is the original where you can go out and take a trade. Now you are getting a fake breakout over here. Okay, let's see how this thing was progressing so far. Hero Moto opened up over here at 9:15. It remained range bound, range bound, range bound, trying to go up over here almost near its new high, and then it was going above the body of the first candle. This was the high, almost trying to breach there, and then we can clearly see the reversal coming very fast. And then it goes below this zone from where the buying has come. If you see the red candle, and then 1, 2, 3 buying has come, and it starts taking reversal. Once it goes down, you get an alert. And this is why when we try to trade this, your stop loss will be high. You're trying to take a trade over here and it keeps going down. So idea of fake breakout is very clear. If you're trying to take a trade over here, when it starts going down, when the consolidation is being breached, the downside first target will be your day low, right? So because the bounce has come multiple times from day low, you can clearly see multiple times from here. So you got a little bit bounce coming from here. So your first target gets achieved, and then it comes back. It might again go on the downside. If the market is sliding down, do not square off your trade. You will get a better push on the downside. So there are two kind of alerts. Fake breakout, you will keep getting in many fake breakout, but only those where the fake breakout is followed by fake breakout confirm. Fake breakout confirm, that becomes your clean fake breakout, right? So TradeView does your trick. You don't have to go out and keep tracking each of the stocks, and you also get it as a pro alert, and then you are way more sure, yes, Hero Moto has been given as a pro alert also, I will take a trade. So general breakout are normally the format which you should go for, that prepares you for the stock, whether it is clean or fake breakout. Now let me also show you an example of, now these pop-ups are coming because we are getting the alerts over here, and in the real-time market also you will get these alerts. Now I will show you two examples which came yesterday's market. So we have seen Hiromoto, which is your fake breakout concept. Let's see some real breakout so we can understand how does that look like. So I have over here Jubilant Food. Now in Jubilant Food, we have real breakout. So this is fake breakout, but not confirmed. So avoid this. But this is real breakout. So 1206 after 3 hours, it is coming at support. First point to understand. It is coming at support. Support means it is coming at important support point. So first thing is the Jubilant Food has remained range bound and then it starts coming at the support. So he notifies you that it is at the support. The second point after the support 1206, which is more or less over here, coming at day's low. This was the day low where the bounce took place. Okay, and this is where the market started. Now, after that, you're getting real breakout. So red color, real breakout, which can be clearly seen over here. And he gives you an alert with the arrow on the downside. Now, real breakout does not require any confirmation. The fake breakouts require confirmation, but real breakout is for real. That means once he goes below the day low and the important support level, then you get an alert, and straight from this zone, if you see, which is around 1770, it goes all the way down to 1760, 55, almost 1%, tries to come back up, just see what happens again, takes a dig again all the way towards 1753. Now obviously when it is going down and you have multiple supports over here of daily and monthly, then we should try to also exit our trade structure. Once you take a trade, exit half of your trade over here. Maybe it's coming back, you want to square off all, or you want to re-enter after seeing this, it might come back all the way down. So this is your real breakout. Okay, so real breakout, red means obviously the arrow is given, it is for downside, not for upside. And same way we had another example yesterday. So there are many cases over here, but out of all, only real breakout came in. One was the Jubilant Food and the other one was Cholafin. So let me also show you quickly. In the Cholafin, the same concept was applied. Here it is, real breakout, and you can see the color again, red in color. Just see this, went down, came up, went down, came up all the way to the top, did not make a new high, came back to the day low. After this, it makes a day low. When it makes a day low, then it starts going up. You get an alert that please focus on Cholafin for downside. Now it is very clear. This is how TradeClue helps you. When we are taking a trade, we now know it can go all the way down because the support, the max call OI, all the way down. So your target can be achieved from 205 to 201. Obviously, the mid cap stocks, the volatility is more. But if you get a stock like Hiromoto, where it's Nifty 50 stock, it is much more controlled in terms of bid-ask spread, and the downside can also come swiftly. But these are the trades that you can get from the TradeClue. And more importantly, under live market query section, we need to go and select breakout, right? So general breakout, the pros are selected by default. You can select general breakout and you can keep getting alerts. Now, obviously how to react, I have explained you. You will get real breakout and fake breakout. Real breakout, it is very clear, just go and take a trade. You will get the arrow also marked. But fake breakout, you should not take a trade unless they confirm us. It is a fake breakout and it says fake breakout confirmed, then we take a trade. Okay, so the notification color schemes are also being matched so that you do not go out and make an error. So I hope this will help you to further strengthen your process in knowing which stocks can undergo real versus fake breakout. So if I see this for 1 week, I will be very clear which stocks can show and how they show fake breakout versus real breakout. So I hope this webinar gives you a very good concept input. Plus you can use the demo access of your TradeClue, try to see for a week how it works. And if you can get at least 5-7 trades, 5-7 fruitful trades in a week would be fantastic from the breakout structures. Okay, so thank you very much for joining the webinar. We'll keep bringing more webinars with more concepts and how you can use TradeClue to basically analyze and try to take it on the execution side. So thank you very much.